I don't know. That's what I assume. That's what happened. That's the order when you win rate everything. Maybe there's like an actual way to trigger it faster, but like, you know, who reads the identity, right?
Yeah. I'm like mesmerized by the visual representation. That little blue thread is definitely Araya. It's just like it's not connected on every path, but it's like, man. Ah! Okay, sorry. I'm fine.
Real. Warwick's and the shine.
Homenheim brought us to what looked like a research lab, lined with cables, rows of screens, and diagrams full of complex symbols and shapes. I didn't know there was a place like this in the House of Spiders. This is a forward base constructed by Limbus Company, following Operation Spider Pyre. It did not exist prior to the house's fall. It is intended for additional backdoor investigation and research into irregular phenomena observed during the operation. Irregular phenomena? Example: research subjects such as a spatial analysis of the correlation between the emergence of Sinner, or 11's sign, and the manifestation of possible. Oh. Word salad. Looking around, I spotted St. Clair and a group of researchers surrounding him, the same people who had dragged him off earlier. They were accompanied by a gaggle of sinners who had tagged along either to watch the show or kill some time while they took a breather after work. Homenheim, how long will the examination take?
With Sinclair's biometric assessment concluded, the analyzer device should be available for the relic now. Which means that it should be finished in an hour from now at the latest.
Scabbard rattled again at the mention of an hour. I don't know why or how, but the way it swayed almost felt like a child trembling.
It's moving again. Come along, Ryoshu. I expect you will want to witness the procedure.
Fine. Ryoshu and Homenheim headed off to the side. The examination was probably going to start immediately. Time to get to St. Clair, then. Wait. I was making my way toward St. Clair, who was getting bombarded with questions, when an unexpected figure behind a pillar caught my eye. Hello, Vespa. What the fudge? Oh, Don Quixote's about to bombard him with questions. It was Vespa... Bro? Crabro? Bro. That's his last name now. Sorry, Vespa. With a big piece of paper covered in crooked handwriting taped on his back. Snack thief?
Ah, manager.
Shadow and snacks. Mr. String Bean ate up all of them. Dude, Charon is my spirit animal, bro. I can't.
Sorry, but I think there's been some misunderstanding.
Berg, kick his ass.
Not only is this matter not worth pointing fingers over, but Karen also shares some of the responsibility for leaving them out on the table unattended. Still, I would prefer you exercise more care next time, or you'll put me in a tough spot.
Not his eyes glowing, dude! Oh my- Dawn's about to start fangirling over the two fixtures potentially fighting, bro.
Understood. Charon.
Charon, super sulky mode engaged. Not talking for half a day.
Deploying Super Pass Bitter Candy.
Beep beep. Mode disabled.
I'm not sure if this is an appropriate request, but may I remove the paper from my back now? It's a little inconvenient for me.
Charon forgives this time. Next time, no mercy.
Best make sure she doesn't listen to that radio channel again.
Every time this music comes on, some really goofy ass shit is about to happen. I'm never ready for it. Never. Never ever. For some reason, I thought it was gonna be Rhodia, like, confronting him. I was not expecting Charon. Not at all.
Teehee.
Virgilius looked on with an inscrutable expression as Charon peeled the snack thief sign off Vespa's back.
Make sure to remember this so I don't have to think I'm burning through what little candy chance I have left on such trivial nonsense. Thank you.
Vespa gave a polite thanks, but he was already picking at something off another plate and stuffing it in his mouth. Oh my dude, I called it! Wait a minute, I was saving that for later.
I assumed you were being picky.
Well, now you know. Yeah, I still see you gobbling up my share. Oh, you took my snack too, Verge Kick is...
Rodion Romanovich. I am aware that half of the total snack budget allocated to each sinner is being funneled into your snacking expenses, and now you're raiding the LCE supplies as well?
Half of the snack budget?
For each sinner. So everyone is giving half of their budget to Rhodia.
Rhodia, with all, like... I was about to say with, like, all of no disrespect. No, with all disrespect, you are a fat ass! Oh my god!
I mean, she's been shown sharing them snacks as well, and they expect her to have food if they're ever going to starve somewhere, so you know...
But that...
At least Ishmael expects that out of her.
But how many times is she gonna give everybody snacks? What the...
Done it on at least, like, 2 occasions. In 2 years.
No! Oh my... Chill! That's totes been agreed upon, okay? Besides, that's that, and this is the... You fucking LARPer. You never...
The new LARPer
ever,
has appeared.
never ever say that shit ever again. I will personally remove you from the Sinner Squadron. That is reserved for one washed up grade 9 fixer and one washed up grade 9 fixer only. Nuh-uh. The lines on Virgilius' brow look deeper than usual today. Bro is just done with everybody's shit he's babysitting. Hoping to help him out of the endless cycle of snack-related headaches and to satisfy my own nagging curiosity, I drew near our guide and broke his brooding silence with my TikToks. Did we learn anything about Sinclair's sign? Dante is inquiring about the outcome of the research on the sign.
I've heard from the rest of the researchers, but nothing of particular significance came out of it.
Observation of the sign has been so far limited to 2 individuals, the manager and Sinclair. Due to the limited accessibility to the phenomenon, the only verifiable information has so far been its existence. Researching that which cannot be observed is bound to be difficult. Faust has a point. Aside from Sinclair, none of the sinners can actually see the sign. And the same would go for the researchers. Even Sonia said only a select few people could perceive it. If there were more individuals bearing signs, there would be a wider pool for a comparative analysis of statistical samples to narrow down the scope. However, records indicate no suitable references exist. At present, the research effort is limited to reducing variables, such as whether or not the irregular phenomena are tied to the location where the battle took place. By individuals bearing signs, do you mean people like Damien and Senson? Wait, then those guys... Did those guys do what Sinclair did? Pull in some super-powered future self and just wreck everything? Even Sonia? Oh wait, she said that like sad. F. I should step in and put an end to the subject before Rhodia gets the blues. I don't think so, from what Ishmael and Faust reported back then. Right, Sinclair from the future said each sign carries a different power, I think. Maybe, you know, those layers of light rings Damien used to finish off Cromer or Senson dragging us story. Those could be it. That doth seem plausible. So none of that is information we can confirm yet. Correct. As you have stated, any discussion of this subject would not venture beyond the realm of wild speculation. Nothing has been proven yet. Ergo, fear would be an unnecessary response at present.
This is, at best, grounded in supposition, but it would seem that the researchers are coaxing forth a hypothesis from the vestiges left in the wake of Sinclair's future self. Oh, that bit about the sign maybe being some singularity or whatever, yeah? The precise position of the hypothesis was that the fundamental principles of the signs working may be equivalent to those of singularities or relics. But as no actionable evidence was obtained from Sinclair, there is presently no means by which this hypothesis may be validated.
See, and nothing can come out of dragging off Sinclair for that research.
Oh, you also thought I was being dragged off, but still let it happen anyway?
My actual response, no, I mean...
Ha, I'm kidding. Just thought I'd try going along with the mood.
Sinclair. The old Sinclair wouldn't have even thought to joke around like that. He's really changed lately. For the better, I think? So, did anything happen that we should worry about? I stuck close to him just in case. Nothing serious came up. Just took some blood, a small skin sample. Oh, and they were also checking if the sign reacts to electrical stimulation.
Yeah, and I had to fill out some questionnaires too. Things like, please describe what you remember from the battle exactly as it happened, or list the sensations you felt when you regained consciousness. And your memories of that moment have yet to return? No, I don't know if they'll ever come back, actually. Foss said they only exist in my future self, so... Wait, but for my future self to even have those memories, shouldn't I carry them in the first place? Which comes first? A paradox, it would seem, in such a case.
Was it the chicken or the egg? I'm sorry. Okay. I'm fine. That wasn't that funny. Why does Sinclair have to be the chick egg? Why?
He's built like that.
That Sinclair is merely one branch among many possible futures.
If the future unfurls into boundless branches by means of ceaseless bifurcation, then the body of information that constitutes a certain future would scatter into grains more fleeting than dust, too diminished to ever reverse their course and trace their path back to the self that now exists. Is that the theory suggested?
Not a certainty, but a plausible interpretation.
Here you go again, more of that nonsense only you lot understand. Oi, memory or not, that future guy still came out of him, didn't he? Then some part of him's gotta be left in there somewhere, yeah? Like muscle memory or whatever. Perhaps he can still pull off some of those tricks from back then. Tricks from back then? Heard you kicked off proper out there. Even pulled out that trick you picked up from that plastered old geezer, right?
Not just that, he was using that Mang technique quite effortlessly.
What? The glowing ring thing?
Yep, the glowing ring thing. He had two of them coiled around his weapon.
I used the glowing ring thing? This is the first time I'm hearing anything about it.
Alright, so what exactly is that glowing ring thing? Anyone?
Maybe some technique that enhances physical capability?
I mean, I guess it's quite flashy aura, makes you real tough. One part of it. There's gotta be more, right?
Don't know, could be a secret finger thing they passed down to their members. Technique, gear, something like that.
You guys literally don't remember Verge using it, like, literally, I don't know, how many cantos ago?
Bro, you think he clearly remembers that? Look at it. That Black Cody leader, that Lei Hang prick, and the nurse fathers we fought. Whole lot of them's fingers, ain't they? The notion seems to unravel, for even among the LCD there were those who came to wield it.
And Virgilius, too. I am literally Ishmael, bro!
Heathcliff ain't smart. He kind of remember what happened like a week ago, and that's kind of it.
He's smart in his own kind of way, okay, man? He's not dumb. Everybody clowns on him, but... He's got intelligence in different departments, alright?
He's busy thinking that maybe he's got a box Sinclair to show he's still on top. So what? Only the proper hard bastards can use it? Some posh top-end trick, is it?
Heathcliff, you literally have money. What do you mean? You own a whole mansion now, dude. Without anyone in particular prompting it, the sinners slowly turn their gaze toward Virgilius and Vespa. And Vespa has it too, that's right.
I only learned to wield it from my team leader. 2. I have a sensory understanding of Shin, but I can claim nothing too profound. However, what I can spare are some rumors, though they are all without proper sources. Rumors? They circulated among elite fixers and association leadership. That there exists a power called Shin, capable of enhancing the body without having to pay expensive upkeep costs.
A rumor among fixers, sayest thou?
Yes, even the technique to manifest it, how-to tips, really spread through hearsay.
Oh yeah, that tracks. That Super Ricky column in the latest mag bonus vid, bro was really popping off with it. Straight up aura farm. No! 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 Kim Ji-hoon.
This is why Kira's my daughter.
Oh my. When Kira inevitably dies, you're gonna go on your fucking Ryoshu arc, dude. It's gonna be so over. Actually, so over. Straight up aura farm with a shiny mane wrapped around the weapon. Oh my gosh. It must be that mine eyes are yet to be privy to seeing such a marvel in a video. Wait, you serious? It's in the latest issue, literally on the videotape in the back. Maybe you missed it. Videotape? Alas, for many a week have I been stranded from Mephi, leaving me of a chance to read not only the prior chronicle, but the latest one as well. Woe is me. When I return, I shall feast through the night upon those noble exploits of adventuring fixers. Kira is like actually the 14th sinner right now, dude.
You're real.
As Don Quixote dramatically spiraled into a state of utter dejection, Otis is about to fucking yell at Kira. I'm waiting for it. Otis cuts into the conversation, her gaze narrowing with suspicion. Never mind. From what I recall, the Mantle of Shin grants its user a high degree of physical enhancement. There is no such thing as reinforcement without supplies. No power of that magnitude comes without an equivalent cost to wield it.
That power relies on emotion and will for manifestation. Its output is not consistent like prosthesis and augmentation. And depending on how it is used, the consequence it demands can reach levels comparable to the ego you use. You mean to say that it exacts a toll upon the mind? I can walk you through the fundamentals if you'd like.
From what I observed, it appeared to be a technique reserved for those of considerable strength. At our current level, it is not unreasonable to assume we could make use of it. Oh, is it not unreasonable to assume we could make use of it?
Regarding that, our team leader has been conducting intensive research. And according to her, physical strength itself has little bearing on one's ability to learn and wield Shin.
So you're saying that Sinclair can have Shin?
Bet. Kind of the goat, for real. As the Yellow Harpoon says...
He has a name, you know! Dude, Vespa's been fucking stripped of his name.
It is, in essence, a power that can be learned by almost anyone, provided they know the proper method of training.
Vespa's brows visibly twitched the moment Yellow Harpoon left Virgilius's lips. Bro, you shouldn't have went with Ezra's suggestion. You should have went with something else. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's a big fan of his own title, the Yellow Harpoon. Yeah. Well, it fits, I think. He's got those yellow stripes on his clothes, and he uses a harpoon too. Can you argue with that?
If I were to exaggerate, even Sinner Yi Sang's pre-contract self could manage to learn it.
Dude, don't grill my boy! What the?
Why must the self of mine be chosen as the point of comparison?
What are you saying? No!
Well, 'cause you're the wimpiest one here. Don't let it get to you.
No!
Even so, it would be a mistake to assume it's a power anyone can grasp with ease. As long as you are bound by contract as sinners, your ability to wield it will be severely limited. Unless you rely on particular identities or come upon an extraordinary circumstance. Shame that. Would have been useful.
Hey, then what about me? Can I learn it too? Kira, who had been fidgeting with her fingers, raised an arm and asked as though she couldn't hold the question back any longer. Come to think of it, the middle nurse father didn't use any Shin or Mang. Papa never taught me how to use it. He always said I could get stronger without a stupid crutch like that.
Ha! It wasn't that he didn't teach you, he couldn't. He was a man who probably had never once reflected upon his own sins. A piece of trash like him would be incapable of even comprehending such a power in the first place.
Damn, Vespa. Shit. Vespa's responses always come back, dripping with venomous hatred whenever the conversation turns to the topic of the fingers. Kira must have noticed too, or perhaps she simply couldn't find the right words to push back. Poor girl. Like, okay. Alright, I'm starting to have sympathy for her, bro, because she's, like, probably a teenager. I would have to guess. And then all these people are kind of just ragging on her constantly. Like, she lost literally everything.
Teehee.
Either way, she held her tongue, her expression settling into a blend of frustration and something that looked a little too close to sad.
If you want to reduce it to a yes or no, then yes, you will be able to learn it with the odds in your favor. That is, assuming that the company decides to tolerate your continued existence.
I already said I get it.
As it stands, you're nothing more than a pending case of disposal, closer to a threat than you are to an ally, strictly speaking. Don't get comfortable because the manager and the sinners treat you with leniency. Step out of line and you will be the one who pays the price.
There was nothing in what Virgilia said that I could argue with. Kira had been a member of the House of Spiders. He murdered scores of LCE researchers and left us with plenty of memories we'd rather not revisit. For now, we're just working together. Not contesting that decision doesn't mean we have no hard feelings toward her. Leaving Kira alone with her thoughts, the sinners slipped back into their own business, snacks, idle chatter, and conversations about whatever had happened around LCE.
The examination is concluded. I suppose it won't be an issue to let you hear the results together.
Before we knew it, Homenheim and Ryoshi returned. Wait, damn! He didn't even give me the... Dude, that whole node took 40 minutes.
Yeah, bro, you gotta have another 30-minute cutscene node to break up your 30-minute cutscene node.
What?